Hey guys, this is me Sadid, and today I'm going to be talking about how I got into gaming because this is a gaming channel. So obviously I'm going to talk about video games and gaming culture and gaming news or whatever. But today I'm going to be talking about how I got into video games and why I love video games. So it started when I was only 6 years old. I couldn't afford, any consoles at the time. When I was when I was like freaking toddler to 4 years old or five. It's just they were too expensive, and also we weren't. I wouldn't say financially we were like not rich or whatever. It's just we couldn't afford it because it was expensive, right? But then when the Wii came out, I got myself. My dad gave me my first console, which was the Nintendo GameCube. And I really loved it so much because I could play any game I want with it. I had a fond memory of it. I had people coming over and playing games, showing me cheat codes, and it was actually really great. And I still have my GameCube till this day. And when I was 8 years old, I still got every single game known to mankind for the GameCube. But on my ninth birthday, I got myself a Nintendo DSi XL. I used to have all the games for it, but fuck, I actually don't have them anymore, which kind of suck. But I still played many games with it. I also played with my friends. We did DS LAN Party, which is called DS Download Play, but I call LAN Party because it is a local area network and a local area play. So we played a lot of Mario, Pokemon, all the other Nintendo games, or any other game on the DS platform. When I was 10 years old, when I was 10 years old or on my 10th birthday, I got not myself, but my parents gave me a Wii for my birthday because I loved the motion controls and all the Nintendo exclusives that went in there. But then when I was in grade 6, I still loved gaming, but I lost interest in my own system, such as the Nintendo Wii, because it wasn't up to par with the current systems that everyone was having with the PS3 and Xbox 360. I wasn't into the PS3 and Xbox 360. I was mostly a Nintendo guy, but the Wii I just lost interest when I was in grade 6. When grade 7 rolled around, there was a PS4 in the stores and the Xbox One, and I loved the PS4 because of how affordable it was, and also many eye-catching and cinematic games were being released for it, and that's what made me want to get it. Unfortunately, because I couldn't afford one, my parents didn't feel like getting me one, and they would always just kind of lie saying or promise me that I get it for this and that, and also when it's your birthday or whatever. But I didn't get it. But when high school came, I kept begging my dad, "Can I get a PlayStation 4?" But he told me when I graduated high school I will get it. But I'll get back to that. But I didn't get my. But like I said, I didn't really play as much consoles or whatever. I wasn't really into them as much. But I did in my 15th birthday. I did get a game called Overwatch on the PC. And like I said, I didn't have a gaming PC at the time. I couldn't afford one. I couldn't afford the parts. I didn't know how to build one. So I actually would play it on my regular laptop. And next thing you know, it ran terribly. The game would freeze. It would have a lot of technological issues and software issues. And a couple of years later, it got a virus, so I couldn't play it. And that kind of sucks. But the virus, my dad did destroy the virus on the computer. And the computer works, but it's slow because of that game. And that kind of sucks. Now, when I was 16 years old, I was grade 11 in high school. My dad got the whole family a Nintendo Switch because I don't know, I was into the PS4 at the time because of its games and its library and also the exclusives it had. But because I couldn't get one, I just had to be grateful for getting a Nintendo Switch. I didn't like it at first, but then when I played, I'm like, holy crap! The graphics, the games, the exclusives from Nintendo are pretty eye catching till this day. And you guys know that I still play on my Nintendo Switch and even make videos about every game I played. Um, and I still played it till this day. I got myself the Super Smash Brothers game in high school. On high school on launch day, I played with one of my friends. We did local area play and all that stuff, and it was amazing. When 2019 rolled around, that's when I graduated like 3 years ago. I didn't get a PS4. That sucks. and I missed out on every single game. And that pissed me off so much because I'm like, I wanted a PS4. I wanted to get one, but unfortunately, I didn't get a PS4. So to make it up, when I was in college, I wanted to get myself a PlayStation 5. And, you know, the typical PlayStation 5 thing, you have to go online and check if it's in stock in every store. I've been checking it over and over again. It was so hard for me to get because of the chip shortage and COVID and because of the pandemic and all that stuff, right? But when I was, in March of 2021, which was last year, I was graduating in a month. I finished all my homework. I did everything good, but my graduation gift. So let me try to explain. I was graduating in a month and whatever. My dad called me downstairs because he said, "Hey, Sadid, I want to give you something. You have to come downstairs. We got to talk." I thought I was in trouble or whatever, so I came downstairs, and next thing you know, I got myself the PlayStation 5. Next thing you know, my dad gave me a PlayStation 5, and I was excited to play every game, excited to use the UI, the menus, and everything else. And oh my goodness gracious, was it a good moment for me to have? Matter of fact, the best moment for me to have as well was getting the PlayStation 5. And right after, I just said, "Thank you so much. You don't know how long I was trying to find this thing. You don't know how long I waited, blah, blah, blah." And he said, "You're welcome. You can play any game you want or whatever. Just remember to do your homework and finish up and not play too much of it." And I do agree. I played every single game with the PlayStation 5 ever since, and I still keep playing every game. And I still play decently a lot of that. Then, in not Christmas, almost Christmas of last year, because I was into gaming and gaming culture, I got myself a Nintendo 64. And the reason why I got myself a Nintendo 64 was because my family friend, which I'm not going to mention his name, got one, and he had one for probably a really long time. When he was like, I think a kid. When he was like, I think 12, I think like 10, 8 years old, probably. I'm not exactly sure, but he got one. And there was a game that I really wanted to get on. It was Zelda Ocarina of Time, because for those of you guys who don't know, I love Zelda and I love the series, so I wanted to get Zelda because of it. One of my favorite games. And I had it, I got it, beaten the game, beaten Ganondorf and everything else, did all the puzzles, went to the water temple, even though it was a pain in the ass, but it was the greatest moment ever. After the Nintendo 64, I got myself a 3DS, which I'm going to show you guys what it looks like. Hold on. So this is the 3DS XL. This is the one that I have. And the two games I got for it was Shinobi and Kid Icarus. Really great games. You guys should give it a try on the 3DS. And it is pretty amazing. The only thing I heard about the 3DS model that I had, the 3DS XL, the blue one, it had like the hinge issues. I feel like that's what it was. I'm not exactly sure, but all I know, I think it had some issues or whatever. But it still works pretty well, and I still played it till this day. After that, I think like 5 weeks ago, I got myself an Xbox One. I wanted to get the Series X, but because they were all gone, I said, hey, why not give a chance for me playing the Xbox One? I like the Xbox One because it was backwards compatible with 360 games. There was a lot of Xbox One exclusives you could play. And there's also Darksiders, which is one of my favorite video games to play till this day. And I'm gonna still play it because of it. And also Killer Instinct 2013, exclusively on the Xbox One, and I still love playing it. I still love it till this day, anyways, and I would still give it a try. Actually, no, I still play it. Sorry, why did I say give it a try? I already gave it a try. It was fun, but I still play it. But yeah, that's how I got into gaming. And gaming to me is just like a hobby of mine. If you guys have a hobby, cherish your hobby. Do that hobby. Make sure that hobby is physically and mentally helping your brain. Because we all need to have a hobby to get ourselves from stress-free situations. It makes ourselves happy, mentally happy, but also fix ourselves, because human beings are pretty weak creatures, so you gotta be strong and fix yourself, and also figure out how to improve yourself. And if you can improve yourself, that's the greatest thing, and I encourage you guys to do that. And I encourage you guys to stick with your hobby and share it so some people could be interested in you, and they might have something in common with you, and they could do that. And I have many different hobbies. Besides gaming, I love playing basketball and I love playing soccer with one of my friends. Um, and I would like to make a soccer game and a basketball game someday. I would like to bring my friend over who loves playing soccer, and we can film it as well. And I love those two things. But I'm also discovering new things about myself that I never knew before. I recently love cooking. I'm not cooking. Why did I say cooking? Barbecuing food, and I love that shit. I know how to barbecue chicken. I know how to barbecue some kebabs. I know how to barbecue some naan. Yes, I am actually Bengali, so obviously I eat those things. And I know how to barbecue some vegetables here and there, even corn on the cob and potatoes as well, sweet potatoes. But yeah, just a lot of interesting things that I never knew about. And also another hobby that I'm doing right now is YouTube and making videos to make you guys happy, to make myself happy. Because my goal is to get paid on YouTube. I'm not getting paid off of YouTube. And the goal isn't to make money off of YouTube because I don't need money to make YouTube videos. I want to be able to, first of all, the reason why I'm not, because one, I'm using my dad's camera, by the way, and he said I'm allowed to use it. And two, um, I'm just I'm just trying to entertain people. I'm not trying to just get paid off. And my goal is to make people happy. My goal is to make the community happy. My goal is to help the community to bring out happiness because there's so much negative shit that's going on in the world. You can tell there's a lot of bad things that are happening around the world. And if you're sad or stressed out or whatever what's going on with you, just letting you know that I'm here to make you happy. I'm here to cheer you up. I'm here to help you. I'm here because I love you and I want you to be successful. I want you to have a good time. I want you to have a good day. Just anything that's going on in your mind, I'm here to make you happy and cheer you up because that's what I care about is you guys. Not only that, I'm helping you guys. You guys are helping me. I've been through rough, thick and thin because you guys are. Yeah. I wake up early and I look at the YouTube comments. I see subscribers. I see you guys watching the videos. I see you guys encourage me to do this stuff because you guys say that I'm the best person ever. I can relate to you, blah blah blah, and your messages and the videos that you create, it also relates to that thing, and I'm very happy to hear that because I wake up every day because of my subscribers, because of you guys watching the videos, because of you guys supporting me, and not to mention, I give my huge support to Wavy Ryan. Ryan, if you're watching this, I want to say thank you for helping me out. Thank you for telling me to believe in myself. Thank you for telling me to keep making videos. Thank you for telling me to keep grinding and never stop making videos to make people happy and showing my content. But the most thing I want to be thankful for from you, Ryan, is you encouraging me to get followers. You encouraging me to do whatever I can just to survive. And I want to thank you for everything. And if you guys, I want you to do me a big favor, okay? Subscribe to Ryan's channel, all right? Subscribe to his channel, Wavy Ryan, and subscribe to my channel and show us both supports. And Ryan, brother, I want to say thank you for everything, and I wish nothing but the best for you, man. And I wish nothing but the best for you guys, for helping me, for going through thick and thin with me, for going through my hard times and my good times, and I want to say thank you for everything. Thank you.